The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Gale Gordon.
Well, I thought a world traveler like yourself, dear Countess, might enjoy the sophisticated atmosphere of our little international supper club.
Well, it's charming.
It certainly is, and I think there are people from all over the world in here.
Yes.
And, Mr. Mooney, I want to thank you very much for inviting me to go to the movies with you and the Countess.
I invited the Countess. I took you.
Well, I enjoyed that movie very much.
Listen, did you notice that the Countess figured out who the enemy agent was even before James Bond did?
Yes, that was very clever deduction, Countess. Now tell me, how did you know that Keeler was the enemy agent?
Well, for instance, the pipe-shaped cigarette holder that holds the cigarette upright. I've seen them used by many diplomats from behind the Iron Curtain.
Well, how observant.
I tell you, she notices everything.
Oh, Lucy.
You do.
And do you remember when Keeler asked his dentist to replace his silver crown with a gold one?
Yes.
Well, that's because in Keeler's country, most of the dental work is done with silver, and he was afraid that the silver crown would give him away.
Why, Countess, you are fantastic.
I told you. You know, once when we went to a movie, she figured out who did it before we went in by just looking at the still pictures in the lobby.
Oh.
You remember?
You know, Countess, with your powers of deduction and your knowledge of the international scene, you could be very valuable to our government in the intelligence service.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, what an exciting idea. You really think I could do anything as dangerous as espionage work?
Oh, indubitably.
Well, if it's the kind of work that lets you sleep late in the morning, you'd be great at it. Boy, what an undercover agent she'd make.
Now, come on.
Good evening, sir.
Ah, good evening, Zirkut. You're right on time. Good. Tonight, we intercepted some more coded messages. They will have to be deciphered.
Very good. I will go to work on them right away. Hello? It's for you.
Hello. I'll be there immediately. Headquarters.
Oh. Hello? Napoleon who? You got the wrong number.
What's the matter, Miss Croft?
Countess, just try to act like nothing's happened.
What?
Don't even look. But look. A spy.
A spy?
Yes, he's got a cigarette holder just like the enemy agent in the picture. He's wearing a trench coat. Doesn't that mean something?
It means it's going to rain.
He does look suspicious.
You see? And Countess, there was another man with him who looked suspicious, too. He just went out.
No.
Yes.
Now, you two ladies are still under the influence of that James Bond movie.
I am not. I think he's a spy, and I'm going to find out.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to see if he has any silver dental work.
Oh.
Now, Mrs. Carmichael, you cannot go up to a perfect stranger, look in his mouth, and ask him if he has silver filling.
All right, I'll make out like he's not a stranger.
Mrs. Carmichael. Mrs. Carmichael.
Well, if it isn't Danny Danzinger, you old son of a gun.
Please, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were Danny Danzinger.
Danny who singer?
Danzinger. Well, I can't get over the resemblance. Are you sure you're not Danny Danzinger?
No, I am not. And even if I were, is there any reason for you to pound me on the back?
Yeah, well, what do you care how hard I hit Danzinger if you're not Danzinger? Who are you?
My name is Zurkin.
Zurkin?
Yes.
Oh.
And I am trying to work, so would you please go away?
Well, of course, I wouldn't want to bother Zurkin while he's working. Well, at least let me apologize.
Very well. I accept your apology.
Thank you, and I'd like very much to explain. You see, I would never have intruded, but I really thought you were somebody else.
I know you thought I was Danny somebody or other.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're not Danny somebody or other, because you're a lot more interesting. I just love the way you talk. Would you say something in your native language?
Dojuska Kalanovich Dronte Rock.
Oh, what does that mean?
Get lost.
Well, sir, before I go, could I ask you one thing?
Yes.
Have you ever been to Norway?
Yes?
Yeah, well, there's a very large city there, and I never know how to pronounce it. Is it Oslo or Oslo?
Oslo.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mrs. Carmichael, really?
Did he have any silver filling?
Couldn't even get him to open his mouth.
Oh, that's the trouble with spies.
Oh, spies.
But he did talk with a foreign accent.
He did.
Yes, just like the enemy agent in the movie. And he has the cigarette holder. He's wearing a trench coat. He's working on some funny-looking papers over there.
I know a way to make him open his mouth.
How?
Get him to laugh. Lovely evening, Mr. Mooney.
Oh, my pleasure, dear Countess.
Oh, I seem to have lost one of my gloves. Oh, there it is. Do you mind fetching it for me,
Why,
please?
of course, Countess, of course. There we are.
The washroom is that way. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's got enough silver back there to start a mint. Good. Now listen, what should we, now that we know he's the spy, should we call the police?
No, I have a better plan.
What?
Yes, now, just a minute. Waiter.
Yes, ma'am.
What is that man drinking?
Straight vodka.
Yes. Well, will you please bring him a vodka with my compliments and serve me 4 glasses of water at his table?
Water?
Yes, in the same size glass as the vodka.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, fine.
What are you gonna do, Rosie?
I'm going to try to win his confidence.
Oh, dear, I still think we ought to call the police.
No, I'm after bigger game.
What do you mean?
Yes, well, that man that he met earlier, you know.
Yeah.
I think he's the leader. We use him to get to the higher up man.
Well, how are you gonna do that?
I don't think I will have any trouble convincing our friend we are working for a common cause. Voila.
Why, Countess, if I didn't know you were Rosie Harrigan, I'd think you were Mata Hari. All right, what now?
Ik denk du sollst weggehen.
What does that mean?
Get lost. Yes, he mustn't see you.
The lady asked me to bring you a drink.
What lady?
Is this lady?
Ah. And to what do I owe this honor?
apology for my friend annoying you I would like to make. You accept?
I accept. Please.
Dankeschön. Prost.
Varia. Ah, it is smooth, eh?
Like water. Nothing like a little vodka to quiet the nerves. And the nerves can stand quieting in our business.
Our business? What business are you in?
Ach du Liebe. I hope you don't think I am some kind of SPY?
SP? A spy?
Ah, you broke our code.
Young lady, are you trying to tell me that you are a spy? Why do you divulge such information to me? You realize I could report you to the authorities?
But you won't, comrade. And you know why you won't?
Why?
Because you are one of us.
Me, one of you?
Tis not difficult to spot our special agents. The cigarette holder, the secret documents, the silver dental work.
You are too clever. Well, there is no use for me to pretend any longer. Comrade.
Servus. Now, the man you have earlier met. He is your leader, right?
Yes, you are right. I work for him.
Him. Who him?
Him is my leader. Surely you have heard of my leader, the man who is known as him?
Yes. That is why to this country I was sent to contact him.
I see. I think. Tell me, whom do you work for?
I work for her.
Her? Who her?
Her is the lady you saw at my table.
Oh, her. Her is her? You mean to say that kooky redhead? Oh, I cannot believe she is one of us.
Ah, her fooled you even. Ah, that is what makes her so valuable.
Valuable? And tell me, this her is the head of one of our espionage rings?
Her is.
We have got to lose. Now tell me, you say you want to meet him.
Jawohl.
Very well. Here is a map of a deserted spot near the army base. Tomorrow you will bring her to this spot at 3 o'clock. And I will see to it that you meet him.
Danke.
Tomorrow, the world.
Come on now, Zorkin. 2 women spies, that sounds ridiculous.
Well, perhaps. But fortunately, they think that we are enemy spies.
That we are spies?
Yeah. I have made a rendezvous to meet them this afternoon at the army base. I thought perhaps you would station a guard there to arrest them.
No. Without actual proof that they are spies, an arrest like that would never stick.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. Now we'll have to set a trap for them. Set them up to take a picture of some of those obsolete old missiles on the army base.
Oh, that is a good idea.
Let's see if we have a picture of them in our dossier on foreign agents. What do these 2 women look like, anyway?
Well, the one was a beautiful blonde, a rather medium-sized height, a fair complexion, a gorgeous smile, and her eyes were big and soft, like a cocker spaniel.
What the other woman look like?
A cocker spaniel.
Kamerad.
Ah. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Allow me to present my leader. Her. Oh.
ever bend over around me, Buster, you may get a judo chop.
Look, where is him? You have promised we were going to meet him.
First, him has an assignment for you.
An assignment?
Yes.
Jawohl.
And when you complete the assignment, then I will take you to him.
Jawohl.
Come. Tonight, a big Broadway star is giving a show at the theater in the camp. There will only be one guard at this gate. Your mission is to get past this sentry, get inside, and photograph the new missiles. Here is a camera.
A camera? That looks like a marshmallow.
It looks like a marshmallow, but it is really a camera. And when you squeeze it, it takes the picture. You must remember one thing if you are caught.
What's that?
Eat the evidence. Comrade. No, this way. Oh,
Yeah, there, Countess.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Moody. I just can't find words to express how much I appreciate your being here.
Well, you certainly found the right ones when you talked me into doing this. I don't like this spy stuff. Now, we should have turned Zurkin over to the police.
Well, then the trail would have ended with Zorkin. We're going to get to the man higher up.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Wish me luck.
Be careful, Countess.
Yes, I will. And remember our signal. If anything goes wrong, I'll scream.
So will I.
Pardon me, young man. I'm looking for Miss Channing.
Channing? Oh, you mean Carol Channing?
Yes, I'm her maid. She said she was going out for a breath of fresh air. Are you sure you didn't see her?
Oh, if I ever saw her, I wouldn't forget it.
Well, she must be around somewhere.
She's around everywhere.
Yes, Miss Channing. Miss Channing.
Here I am, Suzette. Lovely soldier.
Gee, Carol Channing.
Oh, what's your name, soldier?
Saul Schwartz.
Oh, I've always loved that name. If I had a son, that's what I'd call him.
Saul?
No, Schwartz. But come on, Suzette, honey, we better get into the
Yes,
theater.
we had better.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Channing. This here's a security area.
Security area?
Yes, ma'am. I'm not allowed to let anybody pass through this gate.
Oh, but Shawl Doll, I have to do my show.
Oh, I'm awful sorry, ma'am.
Well, now, don't you want to see my show? Aren't you coming in to see the show?
Oh, I'd love to, but I'm not allowed to leave my post.
Oh, now that's not fair. That's not fair at all. Well, now you know what little old Carol's gonna do for little old Saul. Little old Carol's gonna do her show right out here for little old Saul.
You will?
You bet I am. Hello, Charlie. Well, hello, Charlie. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Charlie. I can tell, Charlie. You're still growing. You're still crowing. You're still going strong. Wow, 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 wow. Charlie. Well, goodbye, Charlie. We got the picture. Yeah, give me the camera. Now, Zurkin has got to take us to his leader.
Well, where will we find Zurkin?
Well, he said that he would be...
Good evening. Who is this?
He is one of us.
He is one of us. Lucy. Oh, comrade. What a clever disguise.
You have promised to take her to meet him?
Ah, yes. But first, you will put on these blindfolds.
Blindfold?
Blindfold?
Yes, of course. I am the only one who knows the location of him's headquarters. Quickly.
Well, you don't expect me to drive an automobile blindfolded, even in California.
Of course not, silly. I am driving. Quickly with the blindfolds now.
Yes.
Come in.
This way. Follow me.
Watch where you're going.
Good evening, Sirkin. Are these the secret agents you telephoned me about?
Yes, my leader. Comrades, you may remove the blindfolds. And now, I would like to present him.
Agent Zirkin informs me that you have some film of American missiles to deliver.
Jawohl.
Yes, sir. Right in this camera.
Now, if this is the film we need, you have done our cause a great service. America will soon find out which is superior.
Jawohl.
You can say that again.
Give me the camera.
Eat the evidence. Go anyone make a move. There's enough perfume in this bottle to blow us all the kingdom come.
You!
I mean, there's enough nitroglycerin in this bottle to blow us all the kingdom come. Here, keep it covered. I'll get help. Operator! 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 This is an emergency. Get me United States intelligence right away.
Intelligence headquarters, Colonel Dietrich speaking.
Colonel, my name is Lucille Carmichael, and I need some intelligence right away. Yes, the phone number here is Klondike 52700. Trace the address and send help at once.
Will you please tell me what this is all about?
Yes, my friends and I have captured the leader of an enemy spy ring.
And this enemy spy leader. Can you give me a description of it?
Well, he's rather tall, kind of nice looking, and about 40 years old, and he's a big sneak.
We know who he is!
Here's him.
No, him isn't.
Oh, Colonel, now we can explain everything.
And you are going to. Captain, step in here at once.
Oh, Colonel, we were only trying to help our country.
Yes, Colonel?
Sal, you're a captain?
Yes, ma'am.
Captain, are these the suspects?
Yes, sir.
Oh, but we didn't mean any harm, Sal. Sir?
Nevertheless, this cloak and dagger game you're playing could have had very serious consequences.
Oh, Colonel, I assure you Miss Carmichael is innocent. Does she look like the kind of person who would hurt anybody?
You should see what she did to Carol Channing.
I thought she was very good.
So did I.
I don't know whether you were good or bad, but I hope this will teach you to never meddle with the United States government again. All I can say to you is goodbye, Dolly.
Yeah. Wow, Colonel. Listen to the